Privacy is defined in the Oxford Dictionary as the state or condition of being free from being observed or disturbed by other people. The concept of privacy has been developed for years, but as technology has transformed into a digital age, privacy has changed with it. We've created an online presence almost everywhere. Most of our lives are now connected through the internet, whether it be on apps like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Data surrounding our everyday use is being collected by companies daily. Over the last 4 decades, the global capacity to store data has roughly doubled every 3 years.
Cell phone, gaming system, computer, TV.
All right. What type of features do these electronic devices have?
Apps, programs, GPS.
All right.
Like 5 hours a day.
So I use Facebook all the time because I like to keep in touch with my family and friends. I use LinkedIn a lot because I like to see if there's any candidates that I could possibly find to hire. I also look to see if there's any good jobs out there because you just never know. I also use Instagram, but not too often. That's mostly for following my daughter around, see what she's posting all day long, every day.
Well, I use all kinds of electronics and technology. Specifically for work, I use my laptop and all the systems that are part of it. I use my Xbox to play games with my friends. Use my phone to communicate, and I use my microwave to microwave my popcorn. I would say I use my phone and laptop on the daily.
I would say my phone.
Your phone?
24/7.
And
No, just kidding, not all the time.
but pretty often.
Yeah. Banking apps, social media apps, shopping apps.
Shopping, yeah.
No, well, I change my password pretty regularly, especially on my Xbox because it makes me every 90 days. And I forget all my other passwords because I have so many of them. So I do have different passwords.
Do you have a list of your passwords?
No, I do not. It's in my brain.
Not often, only when it prompts me. So, not often, which is bad. I have the same password for all of my shopping and all of my financial stuff. I have different passwords. I do. I have them in my phone under notes, which is very bad.
Whenever I need to.
Whenever you need to?
I mostly write them down. In the beginning, I'm like, I'm not gonna write it down. I'm gonna make it really easy to remember. And then when I go back, because I'm older and so I forget. And so when I go to it, they'll ask you to make another password. And so I'll make it the same password, but I'll just tweak it.
Yes.
Have you ever taken steps to protect yourself from these electronic spying?
No.
The only one is probably the Alexa app because they say she's always listening.
If you've ever seen the Avengers movie Age of Ultron, you'll realize that once you create artificial intelligence, it thinks and it acts on its own. So when that stuff's in your phone, then you'll really be intruded because it can think, it can develop, and it can have human-like emotions. But no.
We have iPhones and I trust it. A really important app that I just downloaded is the Norton app. And it's very affordable. I think it's like $16 a year. But it'll tell me when I have risk on certain apps or websites. It'll tell you if it's bad.
So you're taking some steps to make sure everything's safe on your phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As we've seen, it's nearly impossible for people to avoid using technology. Because of this, we need to remember ways to heighten your online security presence and avoid common internet mistakes. Here are some things to remember. Keep your software updated. New versions of software are released and contain fixes for security vulnerabilities. Protect your network. A virtual private network, or VPN, is used to protect others from viewing your data by encrypting it. Using a VPN while on public Wi-Fi combats the possibility of someone intercepting your data. Beware of what information you share with companies, specifically the terms and conditions, so that you know how much control you have over your personal information. When possible, use the two-factor authentication method, which strengthens access security by requiring 2 methods to verify your identity.